1027 Facebook page and as well our YouTube channel. Athena Dila is in the studio. Athena, good morning to you.
Good morning, Chris.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, especially early. You've got to get on the road here in a little bit. You are headed back to Ann Arbor, right?
Yep.
U of M?
Yep, got to get back to school.
All right. And what are you studying, by the way?
I'm studying biology.
Okay, so looking forward to this. You have your crown on your head.
I sure do.
Absolutely. And if those for watching on our Facebook page at 102.7, our Facebook page, or Hot Country Hits Facebook page, Athena is the newly crowned Miss Ludington Area Scholarship Program, and congratulations for that.
Thank you.
You were formerly first runner-up for Miss Mason County, right? Yep. Okay. So that gave you a little bit of practice to lead up to yesterday during the crowning. Your first interview as Miss Ludington. Yep. But you've been on the air with us before.
I have.
And we appreciate you coming back in. Yeah. So I'm going to throw some questions at you, okay?
All right. Sounds good.
You ready? And this won't be as difficult as probably the pageant questions.
Yeah.
But I always like to ask this question first. And what was like the most nerve-wracking part of yesterday's pageant, or leading up to yesterday's pageant?
Yeah, the most nerve-wracking part was definitely preparing for the private interview, just because you never know what questions the judges are going to ask, so it's kind of hard to prepare for it. Mm-hmm. But I went into my interview and I answered as my authentic self, and I walked out feeling great about it. So.
That's great to hear. What were some of the questions that were asked there?
Oh, they asked me a bunch of questions. Actually, one of their questions was the question you just asked me, and they asked me how I prepared for private interview, and I talked about how I was like sitting on the couch with my mom, and she would just give me interview questions from Miss Michigan years ago. Mm-hmm. And yeah.
All right. And you felt like you did well.
Yeah, I thought I did really well.
All right. As you are, because between you and then also winning first runner-up is a friend of yours, right?
Yep. Aubrey MacIntosh. Yep. We've competed in a few Miss America pageants together. So.
All right. Well, congratulations on that. Yeah. You had Miss Michigan there yesterday.
Yep. She was the MC.
Yep. How did you feel about that?
That was really cool.
Is it?
Yeah. When they did the Miss Michigan pageant in June, I bought the tickets to the live stream, and I was watching it at MSU when I was at my job over the summer, and we were cheering on all the girls. So it was cool to be able to see her in person and interact with her, and she's super nice. So
very cool. And from a pageant standpoint, everybody has their own reason why they enter pageants and want to do that. What would be your reason?
Yeah, my reason was just I tried my first one and I loved it, so I kept coming back. The reason I even did the first one was just because I saw an ad on Facebook. So, I mean, literally anything can lead you to start doing pageants, and I just love doing them.
All right, very cool. Athena Dila joining us this morning. You Miss Ludington, what does that mean now moving forward? You're in school at U of M, so you've got to kind of juggle coming back and forth quite a bit, multiple times more than what you had expected originally?
A little more than I was planning on, but we're going to make it work. Yep.
Okay. All right. And when you were interacting with the judges, you got a panel of, I think, 4 or 5 judges?
I think we had 5 judges.
5 judges. Were you nervous on stage? What was that like?
I don't think I was super nervous on stage. It's just I didn't know what was coming next, and we had a couple issues with changing of while the person who did talent before me was on stage, I was still changing into my talent dress, so we had to stall a little bit, but we figured it out. I was able to go on and do my talent no problem, and it was good.
That's cool. Tell me about your talent.
So for my talent, I did a self-choreographed lyrical dance to the song "Who I Am" by Wynn Starks.
All right. Why did you choose that?
It's a song about empowering yourself and being who you are, and that's okay. And I thought it was pretty important for just me in general, but then also my community service initiative.
Okay, that's a big part of this as well, because that helps you go on, and you kind of continue that as you enter more pageants, I would assume. But take us through that part of it.
Yeah, so my community service initiative is called From Surviving to Thriving, Starting Mental Health Talk Sooner. It's all about mental health awareness starting at the elementary age level. So by the time students get to middle school, high school, when they're more likely to have mental illness issues, they have some coping skills already that can help them with those problems to help alleviate some of that.
Did something excite you to start that or to join that in your personal life?
Yeah. So I really, really struggled with my mental health, especially in middle school and high school. And part of the reason why I wanted to pursue this initiative is because it's something I wish I had when I was in like elementary school. If someone would have been talking to me about it's okay to be feeling the way you're feeling and it's okay to like go to therapy. I didn't start going to therapy until my sophomore year of high school. I wish I would have started way earlier.
Absolutely. And it's good that you can express that and you can share that.
For sure.
Miss Ludington Area Scholarship Program, a very important part. It's not just the Ludington area.
Yep.
You're going to be interacting with a lot of the other local towns and cities in the area. What do you think stands out now? And you've had your feet wet a little bit for a couple of years here.
Bit, yep.
But what is those are those exciting events that you're looking forward to?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the ball drop.
Okay.
Just because I haven't been able to go the past couple of years, so I'm hoping that means I get to go this year. I'm excited to hopefully like bring some new events to like help with the Miss Ludington program. Some new events that like we can get kids in like sandcastles or something and doing some fun stuff with them. So I'm excited for what the year will bring.
That's pretty awesome. Do you? What's your message? I know you're just getting underway on this, but as a former Miss Runner-Up Miss Mason County, now Miss Ludington area, what's your message to other young girls and women out there?
Yeah, I mean, just be confident in who you are. Be your true, authentic self. Like you can't try and be anybody else because you're perfect the way you are. And if you have the opportunity to try pageant, do it. It's fun. Okay. You'll have a good time.
Good moments there. You've always been bubbly and energetic. Any sort of fun moments? Any funny moments other than obviously the changing and trying to get that? But anything that happened during this year's pageant?
We had a fun little moment before we went on for opening number where another contestant, Andrea Shoup, was like, "We need a Barbie moment," and we started listening to "I'm Just Ken" from the Barbie movie and jamming out. That was cool. A pretty good time.
All right, good camaraderie there.
Yeah.
That's cool. This is great. Anything else that you want to share this morning with the audience that to help them understand more about you or the pageant in general?
Yeah, I'm really excited for my year. I'm hoping that I will be back in Ludington a lot. I'll also be really active on social media, so you can follow social media pages, Miss Ludington Area, on Instagram and Facebook, and I'll be pretty active on there. But yeah, I'm just excited.
That's cool. Awesome. Congratulations. What did your family and friends tell you right afterwards? What were those conversations like?
They were so excited. My grandma came up and gave me a big hug. My mom came and gave me a big hug, and they were just all super excited for me.
That's cool. Well, we're excited from a community standpoint that you've achieved this, and it's a good testament. If you don't mind me sharing this point, is that you've tried out before.
Yeah.
You've been a contestant before. So may I ask this question about not being able to achieve Miss Ludington area or Miss Mason County in that particular case, but still trying. Yeah. Some pageant or some contestants would say, I just don't want to do it anymore. What's that conversation like for you?
Yeah, so actually last year I was first runner-up Miss Ludington, which still a great accomplishment. I still got scholarship money for that, so I was very appreciative of that, but it was a little disappointing that I didn't win the title. What I ended up doing is I talked with the executive director of Miss Ludington, who's now my executive director, and she suggested me going and competing in some of the open pageants that are around the state. Yeah. So actually last January, February, and March, one time each month, I competed in a different open pageant that was a little scary at first because there's 27 to 30 girls competing instead of just 4. But it was a really great experience. It really helped me work on my interview skills and stage presence. And I don't think I probably would have done as well as I did yesterday without those experiences.
Well, just even talking with you this morning, there's a lot of confidence that comes from you. You're from speaking to just the energy, your conversation. So you've come far, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so back to U of M, and this is your freshman year or sophomore year?
It's my first year at U of M, but I did 2 years of college at West Shore, so I'm technically a junior at U of M.
All right, and goals in life? What's the plan after you graduate?
After I graduate, I'll probably be applying to PhD programs, and we'll see where that takes me.
All right, good. And then because Miss Ludington area is part of the, I think, Miss Michigan program, right?
Yep.
and the is it Miss America as well?
Yeah, Miss America organization.
Yep. Are you planning on continuing this?
Yeah, so I will be going to Miss Michigan in June.
Okay.
So
All right.
in like mid-June, I'll be headed to Muskegon to go to the Miss Michigan competition.
All right, we'll be rooting you on.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us, Athena Dila, Miss Ludington area. Congratulations on that. And the crown, you're getting used to it.
Getting used to it, yeah.
All right. It's okay. You're doing great. If you missed any of this segment, you can watch it in its entirety on our Facebook page, either Hot Country Hits or 102.7 WMOM or our YouTube channel, too. Coming up in just a few moments, we've got news and weather on the way here on Hot Country Hits 99.9 and 102.7 Bomb FM.
The workday goes faster when you spend it with these guys.
Hey, this is Sam Hunt.
Hi, I'm Carrie Underwood.
Hey, it's Adam Doliak.
This is Elle King.
Hey, this is Kane Brown.